Hi guys! So the first works reflected that I'm going to go over today was the assignment, the spatial composition or the text analysis assignment. You can also see it down below. I included a link to the infographic that I made for this specific assignment. So this assignment was based off of a chapter in David Levy's book Scrolling Forward, where he described in detail what a document really is and how documents can be in different forms. They don't have to just be a Word doc on a computer or, the forms you get from the IRS for your taxes, but they can be things like a piece of artwork that's laying around your house that has a quote on it, which is what I did for my assignment, or something like a receipt or a movie ticket stub. Things like that are what documents are. They don't have one specific form. They don't have to be in a specific physical form either. He kind of talks about how documents are basically anything that carries a message from the author of that message to the audience or the readers. So the biggest thing that I got out of this assignment was the ability to compare different types of documents and take one specific document like the piece of artwork I used and go into a further depth of how this is a document and how it conveys a message that not everyone might realize when they just simply walk past it and look at it. I also really enjoyed the ability to take something that I would normally put in an essay with maybe a picture of the document I chose and just, write a bunch of paragraphs analyzing it and applying theories we used in class. But instead, I was able to put this into a digital form, an infographic like you guys can see below. And this was an interesting thing for me to do because I've never created an infographic before, but it allowed me to experiment with digital forms of writing. I also really enjoyed the spatial composition assignment because it opened my mind to the possibilities of language and writing and words just constantly surrounding us. And that's not something that I always think about. I don't go out every single day and analyze every piece of text or every word or every portion of the language that I hear, but this was something where going farther into detail on something like a piece of art or like David Levy did in his book on a receipt, it allows me to understand and see those different forms of language and writing and how, even though we may not notice it on a regular basis, we're always in contact with some form of language, of some form of messages.